Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the first edition of Cheap Wine and Women's Basketball. I'm Big Lou, and I'm your host of this show. Hey, I love women's basketball. Greatest sport going today. Only thing nobody knows about it. Nobody goes. Well, some people, there's some places where it's packed. There's some places, the big time programs, where it's packed all the time because they recognize how good it is. Smaller programs, not so much. I'm a St. Louis Billikens fan. I go to all the games. I'm a season ticket holder. So I'm excited because tomorrow, really the first game of the season, women's basketball is opening up and they're ready to go. And I want to bring you all along with me on this journey. I know some of you are hesitant. Some of you are going to say, I don't like women's sports. I don't like women's basketball. It's so boring. They don't dunk in the wah. Hey, forget that. Hey, way more fun, way more interesting. Have you all watched the NCAA tournament the last few years? The women's side of the bracket has been way, way better. Way more exciting. Way more just buzzer beaters and upsets. And it's been awesome. Don't get me wrong. There's some people sitting at the top of the mountain in women's basketball that's going to be hard to move. This year, South Carolina. Oh my goodness. If they don't win the national championship, then I don't know what's going on. They have all their starters from a team that got to the Final Four and lost right before the championship game. They've got three of the best, actually they have four of the top 10 recruits in the nation coming in. And they added a not a graduate transfer, they added a girl through the transfer portal who was the ACC Freshman of the Year, 6'7" player to go along with what they already have, and they are dynamite. So we're going to see how they play off. And tomorrow, they start the year off playing North Carolina State. North Carolina State's the 5th ranked team in the country. So they're going to start right off the bat with bam, 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 let's play. Now, me, I'll be watching the Billikens in Northern Iowa. So, let me tell you about these Billikens. They're good, but they've lost some people that I wish they still had. They lost people through this transfer portal thing. Oh boy, that makes it so everybody can basically go anywhere whenever they feel like. And they lost two starters through the transfer portal. One young lady went to IUPUI in Indianapolis. Another young lady went to, where did she go? She went to Evansville to join the Purple Aces. That's Maya Clark with the Purple Aces, Rachel Kent with IUPUI. Those are the names that I would have hoped would have made this Billiken team the Atlantic 10 champion, but they've lost some depth. They lost a couple starters, and then the worst thing happened: injury. One of their best player, Mariana Smith-Traore, tore her ACL about a week and a half ago. So that's another big loss for the Billikens. I think they're probably down about 10 people on the roster now. It's pretty crazy, but they've got a lot of talent. They have a young lady named Cija Harbison. I forget exactly how she pronounces her name. Doesn't matter how she pronounces it. Let me tell you what she is. She's about the best guard, one of the best guards in the country. She can get to the basket on everybody. She is like a little Iverson. And I've watched her in some exhibition games, and it seems like she's really worked on her shot. And if her shot is falling, she's unstoppable. But she's gonna need some help. She's gonna have to have some big scoring days. She's gonna have to really push it. She gets a lot of assists, but she's gonna have to carry the bulk of the scoring. They've got another big girl named 6'5", Brooke Flowers, and St. Louis girl. She's thin, she's gangly, but she's tough. She's a little silly, which is good. She plays with a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. She's somewhat limited offensively, but she's probably going to be the all-time shot blocker in Billiken basketball by the time her career is over. And we'll have to see how it goes. They picked up a girl in the transfer portal from Arizona named Saval Gull. She's from Turkey, and she's about 6'3". She's a big girl. She's got some outside skills. She's gonna, I'm sure they wanted to bring her in slowly, but with the Smith Traore injury, she's gonna have to play right now, and she's gonna have to play well right now. And they both are gonna have to avoid foul trouble because there's only 10 people on the. I only think there's only 10 people left on the roster. I guess they're gonna have to just look around the campus and find somebody or put a dress on one of the guys or something. I don't know what they're gonna have to do, but they're definitely down some numbers. Who else do I like on that squad? They've got a little feisty guard, Julia Martinez, who she's gonna have to pick up the scoring load as well. She's normally she's really a pass first player. She's been for most of the time, but more and more she's getting more aggressive going to the basket. And when she does that, the Billikens are going to be all right. If you all have never gone to Chaifetz Arena and seen a Billiken girls basketball game, I guarantee you'll have fun. First off, you won't have to sit in the rafters. You come in, it's general admission. You can sit, you can darn near have floor seats. And sit back and really see the action, enjoy the game. And I think what tickets are like $10, a little bit of nothing. You come in and just have a good time, have a ball. And you get to root for these girls, Really, women's sports, I don't understand why more women don't support women's sports. I don't understand why more men don't watch women's sports. It's way more interesting. They're way more interesting to watch, and they are feisty and they play hard every game. I've never seen teams just quit. Even losing teams when they're getting stomped. These girls play hard. They play to the, they just play hard. So if you get a chance, wherever you are in the country, I know not too many people can see this video since this is the first one I've ever done, but I'm gonna try to do one every other day just to keep people aware of what's going on with women's basketball, or give them at least the idea, the notion. Maybe I'll turn on the channel. Now, if you don't have ESPN Plus, I think it's like $6 a month or something, you can darn near watch every girls' game in the country. You can keep up with just about everybody. It is going, it's just, it's way more cost effective than watching any pay-per-view boxing. You paying $60 for one day. You can pay for the course of season 4 months, so 6, 12, 18, $24. You can watch darn near any game in the country. Can't beat it. It's just pocket friendly. And it's fun to do. So hopefully you all will find a team you like, support them, enjoy the games. It's basketball. Look, it is basketball. You can't go wrong with basketball. And it's women's basketball. And you can always get some cheap wine too. Cheap wine and women's basketball. There's nothing better. Hey, I'll give you a report later after the game. First YouTube video ever on women's basketball. I know it wasn't much. I just gave people just a little something just to think about. And I'll be back talking to you all as the season goes on. You all have a great one now. See ya. Peace.